Hi, Leanne King here, and I want to welcome you to the Aroma Share Club. It is December 2015, and we are making yummy treats for the holiday season that taste good and are good for you. And right now we are going to make apple crisp because apples are in season during the fall and the winter, and so you should be able to get them at a fairly good price. And I will tell you what these are really good for. I love to put these on my Christmas tree too. I do an edible Christmas tree every year, and everything on there is edible except for the lights. And one of the things I love to do is, this is our apple crisp all done. Here's the whole bowl of them. And I love it because it has a little star in the middle, and you can put a little ornament hook through here, and then anyone that comes over, they're allowed to take anything off my tree and eat it, grandkids, whatever, and they love that. So this also makes a yummy chip that you can use for sweet dips, and we're actually going to make a fruit salsa on one of the videos that you can use these for at a party. So all you need is some apples, about 5 medium-sized apples. And if you have one of these mandolins, they make it fantastic because it just makes it the perfect size for slicing. And you can get these at Stuff Mart and most kitchen stores. Alright, so we already pre-sliced a bunch of these apples, and we put parchment paper here on the cookie sheet. You can also use your dehydrator. If you have a dehydrator, you can do this in your dehydrator. But I wanted to show you the non-dehydrator version because not everybody has one. Now your prettiest ones, those are the ones you're going to use for your party or for your Christmas tree ornaments, and the rest of them you're just going to eat, okay? So I'm going to lay out the nicest ones here on this tray. We have a lot in here. And 5 apples will do about 3 cookie sheets. 2 to 3 depending on the size of your apples. Now, what you have to do is you're going to have about a tablespoon of pure maple syrup, and to that you're going to add 3 drops of cinnamon. And we're doing 3 instead of the normal 1 for a couple of reasons. 1, we want them to taste really cinnamony, and 2, if you're using them as ornaments on your Christmas tree, we want when people come in for it to smell amazing. So I'm going to swirl this around a little bit, and then you need a pastry brush, and you are just going to brush this on here really quick on one side of your apples, okay? And after you get them all coated, now you're going to have your oven, while you're slicing your apples, I want you to get your oven preheated to 250, all right? And make sure you have them in the middle rack. If you put them on the very bottom rack, don't say, oh, I can put a whole bunch, I'll put extra on the bottom rack, and then I could get them all done at the same time. Don't do it. Just put them in the middle rack. You probably can only get 2 cookie sheets in there, but you are going to be glad you did. So you're going to put them in here in the oven for 30 minutes. Then you're going to take them out. And then you're going to flip them over after they've been in there 30 minutes. They're going to be just partially dry. And one of the things that you can do to help is to keep your door ajar a little bit while they're baking. And you can stick a wooden spoon in here. This is what I like to do. See if I can find a wooden spoon. So, a wooden spoon. You stick it in the door of the oven, and that allows the moisture to escape out. So that's really important. And I need to finish turning these over. And then after I turn them over, then I'm going to baste them again, okay? With this. Then I'm going to stick them back in my oven for another 30 minutes. And you'd have to sort of watch them because like these were done another 30 minutes and they're just perfect. See how they just broke really like that, like a chip? If they're not in there long enough, they will be a little bit softer, more leathery, and that's okay. This one, see how this one bends a little bit? That's fine, but you don't want them too moist, especially if you're gonna save them for a while, because they will mold if they're not dry enough. Of course, if you're gonna serve them right away, then it's okay if they're a little bit softer. But if they're not hard enough, then you can't, you know, dip anything with them. And you want to be able to dip with them. So, there you go, your apple crisps. So, make a bunch of these. Take them to the next party. Have them as treats for your husband or your kids or for yourself when you get home in the afternoon. When you're craving something sweet and you don't want to, you know, give in and go eat that candy bar. And the great thing about having the cinnamon oil on them is cinnamon oil helps balance your blood sugar so that you don't crave those sweets so much. So this is like a double duty dish here for you. Helps crave your sweet tooth and it helps prevent you getting those sweet cravings. So sign up for the AromaShare Club because you want to save money. Put it on your auto ship so you get free shipping. Make all these fun recipes. Post them on Facebook, invite your friends, and get them on the AromaShare Club too. And I hope you have a happy holiday.